Hello, beautiful. What's up? My name is Jeanette, also known as Ms.FitVegan, and today we're going to talk about a few things. But first, I just want to show you my shopping haul. This was $100. I got one romaine, two giant seeded watermelons, a bunch of cucumbers. I got some cucumbers at the that overripe section, tomatoes, some pluots, which is plums and apricots together. I think that's what they're called. They're really good. Two tomatoes, pepper, basil, sunflower greens, which were $9, which, yeah, I know. I got a lot of star fruit because I love it, and it was a really good price, $1 each. Pineapple, and that's it. Now, the mangosteens, not included. Not included. So I'll shoot a video on that soon. But, oh, and of course, this not included either. This is my strawberry. What is it? What is this again? Oh, Lord. How did I forget? Basically, it tastes like strawberry cheesecake. And it's in the Atamoya family. What is this called again? Strawberry sugar apple? Oh, Lord. You're gonna take away my fruity hoe certification. I'm gonna have to retake the test. Damn. What is this again, guys? I wrote it down on my phone, but I'm using my phone to film. Let me know, please. It tastes like strawberry cheesecake inside. I'm really, really excited. I've never had it before. Okay, guys. What I'm gonna talk about today is real quick, but okay, before I do, I want to tell you this tip. When you buy basil, smell it. So good. When you buy basil, get a little cup of water and put the basil into the cup of water and keep it in your fridge. It will last a lot longer. Obviously, I don't expect you to have like a really cute cup like me, but try your best. Do what you can, use what you have. Okay, so guys, I'm going to be just cutting up the pineapple. That's going to be my lunch. So I'm going to move things to the side. Although I clearly should have star fruit for lunch. Obviously, right? But I want pineapple, so I'm going to have pineapple because that's what I want. And the pineapple is ripe, juicy, and delicious. Okay, I know you can't see it on camera, but it is super golden. It's a really, really nice color. And I only eat pineapples that color. And so, let me just look for my cutting board real quick. And then we are going to open it. So the things I wanted to talk about, a few things. Number one, I wanted to talk about how to forgive yourself, because if you're trying to be healthy, you're going to have to forgive yourself for all the years that you wasted. And that's very difficult. Let me just wash this real quick. It's very, very difficult. So if anybody has tips and tricks in the comments below, please leave them, because this was one of the hardest things for me, and I'm still working on it every day. Still working on forgiving myself for wasting so much time and making bad decisions. Namely, okay, so I'm trying to cut and talk at the same time, but, whoa. Okay, so you take the top off, and then you cut the bottom and the top and all the skin, right? Okay, so everyone knew that, right? All right, so namely, I've had to forgive myself for being in a toxic relationship. I've only been in one relationship in my whole life. It was 7 years. It was almost 7 years, and it was extremely, extremely toxic because I did not know what love was. I thought I did, but see, I didn't love myself, so how could I possibly love somebody else? And so I wasted a lot of time with this person, and it really makes me upset because it was all of my 20s pretty much. I'm really upset about it, but I had to let it go. I'm not mad at this person for being, who he was. I'm mad at myself because I waste time. I wasted time. And you know what? That's not rare. That's not uncommon. Okay? Women waste a lot of time, and so do men. But I'm a woman, so I can only speak about being a woman. And I know a lot of women that have wasted a lot of time in relationships that were clearly not going to work. And how do you know a relationship is not going to work? If you're not happy, if you're not feeling respected, if you're not better because you're with them, it's a waste of time. If you're not healed, if you're not loving yourself, It's a waste of time to be in a relationship. Seriously, because you cannot love someone. You've got to heal before you deal. That's what Tony Gaskin likes to say. By the way, I've been really loving Tony Gaskins. I watch one of his videos almost every day while I make my salad or while I'm running to yoga or something. I try to watch one of his videos every single day because I want to learn from him. Really like his insight and wisdom on business and relationships and self-love. And so if it's a waste, you know that it's a waste of time when it's not, the other person doesn't want to grow, doesn't want to heal. They're not interested in growing and working in the relationship, because a relationship is work. It's work. It is work to be in love. And if the person doesn't want to work, then they don't care. They're not willing to do the work. Everything is work. And so let's talk about this for a second. How do you forgive yourself for not putting in the work on your brain, your brand, and your beauty? So basically, your brain, your brand, and your body. Sorry. So a lot of us have wasted a lot of time. Let's just talk about the body. A lot of time not taking care of our bodies. How do we forgive ourselves? Well, I'm going to tell you how I did. And no, it wasn't easy. But as I cut this pineapple, because I have to get to work, so I'm going to take you guys to my job, which is my living room, and I'm going to show you guys how I started to forgive myself. The number one tip, the number one way is to print out a photo of yourself as a baby. Yep. And I don't care if this sounds weird. Okay, then keep being mad at yourself and keep self-sabotaging. Keep sabotaging yourself then, if it's too weird for you. All this self-help stuff, if it sounds weird, that's because it is. But guess what? It works. So print out a photo of yourself as a baby. And every day I want you to look at that photo and say, write a note above it and say, does this child deserve to be forgiven? Does this child deserve to be loved? Does this child deserve to be healthy? Does this child deserve to be happy? And the answer is always yes, this child does. And yeah, you've made a lot of bad decisions since childhood. But if you don't forgive yourself, you'll never, ever, ever be happy. You'll never get the life that you want. So you've got to forgive yourself. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. Forgive everyone, including and especially yourself. Because what good is coming from you being mad at yourself? Nothing's changing. You're not getting better. You're not getting motivated. No, you're actually beating yourself up and feeling worse and worse and worse. You've got to forgive yourself. You've got to forgive yourself and move on. Starting today, I want you to start saying, I forgive you. I love you. You were doing the best you could with the tools you had. And I say that about every single person in my life. I'm not mad at one person, not one. Not the doctors who killed my sister, not the man who kept buying my mom alcohol, okay, right before she died. I'm not mad at my grandma or my grandpa or anyone that's hurt me or anyone that's been mean to me, because I had to forgive them. Now, I've done a lot of different exercises, but to forgive myself, which is the most important person to forgive, because again, you're not going to be able to make better decisions if you're mad at yourself, because you're not going to think that you deserve health and deserve the time it takes and the money it takes. You know how I feel about my best friend, right? I love her to death. But she always says to me, when she sees me with a lot of fruit, she always says, don't spend your money. Don't spend all your money. Don't spend a lot of money. And it's not her fault. Like, it's not personal. I get it. But like, what am I supposed to spend my money on? Like, isn't my health number one, my number one priority? And what is money if not to be healthy with it? Like, if I was buying a bagel every day, she wouldn't say nothing. She wouldn't have a problem because it would be $1 or $2 for a meal. And now, I bought this pineapple. Okay, it was only $5, but the mangosteen was a lot more money. Okay, don't spend all your money. Well, and my mom used to always say, don't spend so much money on food. But like, What is more important? I don't see anything else on earth more important. I don't care about clothing. I don't care about jewelry. I don't care. I don't wear fancy shoes. I have one pair of shoes. I don't care about that stuff. I don't. So like when people tell me to not spend so much money, I don't say anything. But in my head, I'm saying, well, I'm not spending any more than you. I'm just reallocating it. I'm not spending it on jewelry and watches and clothing and entertainment and trips and makeup and all this other stuff. I'm not spending my money on all this other stuff. I'm spending it on my health. And so, yeah, my grocery bill looks a lot bigger than most of my friends. But most of my friends have health problems. In fact, every one of my friends have health problems. So, like, why would I take advice from them on where to spend my money? I'm sorry. Guys, you're going to have to put in what you want out of it. You want an abundance of health, you're going to have to eat an abundance of high quality fruit. That's it. I'm tired of holding this. Why am I holding the pineapple? So anyway, I promised I'd take you to my office. Well, I don't know exactly how it looks in there. Hold on. Let me see what's going on in the living room. Hold on. Plus, I got to put all this stuff away. But let me just show you my baby photo. How about that? Because it's like the number one thing that I did to forgive myself. I just started looking at myself as a 4 or 5-year-old every day. And it's helped so much. Because if you have trouble looking in the mirror and saying, I love you, well, go to your baby photo and say, I love you to your baby photo. That's what I thought the living room looked like. Go to your baby photo. You see my baby photo? Yep. I think I put this on before, but I think I showed you guys my baby photo before. But basically, she deserves, sorry it's so dark in here. She deserves to be loved, right? This is where I film, guys. Okay, there's a bra there, and this fell. Oh, Lord. Now you guys are seeing the real, the real Misfit Vegan. My fake plant wall fell, and there's a bra for some reason on the chair. Okay. Yeah. So looking at this kid, do you think she deserves to be unhappy, to be in a body she hates? Did you think that I can be mad at her and I shouldn't forgive her? No, I should definitely forgive her. She didn't do anything. She just wants love. She just wants to be loved. She just wants to love. And that's it. And that's every single one of us. And now I got pineapple juice on my baby photo frame. You can see it's a very sticky house, very sticky life here in the Misfit Vegan house. But anyway, okay, that's it. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. And please know that you deserve to be forgiven because, yes, you made a mistake. Yes, you wasted time. Yes, you gave somebody a chance that didn't deserve a chance. But that's in the past. And every person makes mistakes. Every single one of us. And we all deserve a second chance. And we all deserve to be forgiven. Okay? I love you. Love yourself enough to take care of yourself. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for listening. If you like this kind of content, check out the Misfit Vegan podcast on Apple Podcast or Spotify. Bye.